Hello, everybody. Welcome to my talk. Here I am, Susan Alonso. Problems of it was up, but anyway, there it goes down again. But so I am here on this Happy Tuesday, talking about Mel Robbins. I know that's for Thursday, but I was just listening to her and. I had nothing prepared like usual on Tuesdays. And she was talking about this. I guess she spoke to Babyface. He's a singer. And they asked him, I don't know if she heard it from somebody else or she asked him directly, but they said, what do you do when you can't concentrate on like the project you're doing right now, the song you're writing, because he's a songwriter, singer. Um, and he said, I have no problem just putting it aside and moving on to the next thing, to focus on that. And then they asked him, so what do you do with what you put aside? Do you like rip it and like all the work that you did for that one already? And he says, no, I save it there. When I'm done with this one, I get back to this one and have like this new perspective that I could start with again and a second wind. And then Mel Robbins said, that's right. That's something very important that you don't want, you know, one project taking all your time and not being able to move forward because you're stuck there. Once you feel you're stuck, you move it to the side, move on to the next thing, and then usually on the next day or when you're done with the next thing you grab, so you're not working everything at the same time, and then you go back to this one and say, okay, now let's see where I was. Why was I stuck? How can I perfect it? And, I do that all the time. I'm working several things at the same time. Um, and on Tuesdays, that's when I hit a wall. It's like, oh my God, I need to put something up. And I don't have anything because I've been so busy doing everything else. And usually I grab from what I've been doing to cover Tuesdays. And today I was gonna talk about something else, but then I thought that was like perfect because that happens to a lot of people. You have a project and you feel like you have to finish that, and then you're stuck. You're there for a while. Like it could be days before you like think like where can I go from here. So um, put it to the side, start something else, move on, be happy, feel happy with that because right now you're frustrated with this one. And then you breathe, you feel happy, you let it go, you finish this, you're happy again. And then you say, oh, now I don't have anything to do. Now let's go back to this one. And I tell that to my kids all the time, like with homework, right? They're all like, I can't do this, da 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 da. Not anymore. Before when they come to me, now they don't come to me anymore. But sometimes they do, but very rarely. Anywho, they would come and I go, you know what? This is what I do, and I literally do this before even Babyface said it. But we all have problems, and sometimes it's like, how do I do this? How do I move on? And you can't do it when you're mad, because some of my kids get mad. When you're mad, when you're stressed, when you're panicked, you can't think and you can't move forward. So what I used to do is, you know what, just go to sleep, go to sleep, and then in the morning you will feel a lot better and you'll be able to pick up and move forward with whatever you were doing. And for me it works all the time. Like if I'd be sitting there looking tired as another thing, that's usually what I was, like looking at this and like couldn't concentrate because I'm like tired and I'm thinking of what I still have to go do and da 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 da, and I just like give up, go to sleep, throw it away, not throw it away, but put it aside and we'll figure it out tomorrow. And then on the next day when I grab it, like I grab it and I know what to do immediately. That happened to me a lot at work when I used to go work at the office. I would be like, oh, I got to get this done today. But, I didn't have to get it done today. And then I just like, oh. and almost leave almost crying because I hate leaving things that are half done. Um, and then I'd come back in the morning and I was like, oh, I just had to check this off right here. But I was so stressed because it was in the day and whatever that I couldn't think of the little check mark box that I had to check off and be done, right? So that's kind of what Babyface suggested. Just put it to the side, work on something else that you will follow through, finish it off, and then you'll feel better about yourself, so then you can start with this one again. And you won't not finish it, you'll just put it aside till you take a breath, give a day, rest some, get your anger out of the way, breathe, not be nervous about it anymore, all those things that make you, because those are the things that block your brain, right? Either you're tired, or you're angry, or you're stressed, or you have anxiety of what's going to happen. You won't be able to do anything with any of those features that we have in our person. So the best thing is to put it aside, grab something else, or take a rest, go to sleep, wake up in the morning fresh and ready to do it. And usually, like I said, for me, it always works. The next day is like, oh, this little box, boom, done. 2-3 minutes. Sometimes more, but that is it. So I hope this little suggestion helped you. Thank you, Mel Robbins, for helping me with that, because she is the one that brought it back to my brain. But it is very, it works. To me, what I would tell the kids is, go to sleep. And the next day, there's a new, better day, and you'll be able to do it. Always works. Always works. But you could put it aside, work with something else, and then bring it back once you're done with that. With that, I leave you. Thank you for listening to me. If you like what I say, what I do, give me a little like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.